Hey everyone, what is going on? So we're doing some more fun Tempest battles, of course, and these really are fun using Mantine actually, just because I want to see how it performs, and I did invest in it. I invested in it when it was a Mantike. It was only 10k, you know, then we evolved it and powered it up a little bit, so pretty cool. And by the way guys, I'm having more trouble getting those 3 rings around the Pokemon. Yeah, I was able to do it for a time, but now I'm really having trouble with it. I don't know if it's my phone, I don't know if it's me, you know. I was watching Trainer Tip's live stream when he was doing the Tempest Cup, and he was just like tapping on it slightly, you know, from what I could tell, and he was still able to get the 3 rings immediately and easily. And when I do it, you know, I'm able to get it sometimes, or quite a bit if I really pound down on the phone. But you know, I don't know, maybe it's something I'm doing wrong, maybe it's my phone, you know. Is it an iOS phone? I don't know. I don't know what it could be, guys. I don't know what it could be. But anyway, we're still learning, of course, so maybe we'll get it down eventually. But if anyone has any more advice, I totally appreciate it. But for some reason, had quite a bit of trouble in this video. See, only getting the 2 rings, and whenever I do get the 3 rings, usually it takes some time to actually get there. You know, it's only like I get there within like the last few seconds. You know, I have to be able to get there, whereas I've seen other people, they get there immediately and they have several seconds left over. So I don't know, guys, maybe it's me, who knows, I don't know. But anyway, bringing in the Mantine. No, Mantine didn't do anything that battle because, yeah, it just didn't. I mean, his Pokemon was knocked out, basically. It would have been knocked out by anything. But anyway, good battle. Gonna go ahead and jump into yet another battle with this person. This is a subscriber. He's been a subscriber for quite some time, so I really do appreciate that. And beginning with Mantine, not a good matchup for me because he does have his Lantern. Now, it actually has Charge Beam. Wasn't sure if it was Charge Beam or Water Gun. Because it was Charge Beam, I knew I had to switch immediately into my Abomasnow. I could have charged up a little bit more if it had Water Gun until he got Thunderbolt off, but you know, it had Charge Beam, so I had to switch. I bring in my Abomasnow. I'm gonna go ahead and block that, knowing it was Aerial Ace. He's actually using the Mantine of his own, so pretty cool. We get off an Outrage, and I believe he blocks that. Yes, he does. He does go ahead and block that, and Abomasnow is just going to go to town on that Lantern because it's really weak to Razor Leaf, of course, and he's going to bring in Whiscash, which is double weak to Razor Leaf, so we're going to go straight on, be able to hit that Pokemon just fine. Bringing in Mantine, actually getting off an Aerial Ace, so the good thing about Mantine is it does charge up really fast, so that's why Mantine was really fun to use, you know, because it does get off that Aerial Ace, and maybe you could burn some shields once in a while, who knows. Getting off an Ice Beam there, and that's going to be able to finish off Whiscash. Actually, it didn't finish it off, but the bubble finished it off, so we do go ahead and take the win over there. Picking up 1,000 Stardust, that's always nice, right? So we're going to go ahead, jump into yet another battle, beginning with Mantine again. He begins with his Mantine, so Mantine vs. Mantine. I decide to stay in there. And what does he have? He has, I don't know what he has, maybe, I don't know if he has Bubble as well, but anyway, we got off Ice Beam there, so he's gonna go ahead, take that hit, probably predicting Aerial Ace. Aerial Ace wouldn't have done as much as Ice Beam. Ice Beam is neutral, technically Aerial Ace is as well, but yeah. Anyway, he gets off his Aerial Ace. I'm not going to go ahead and block it because I don't want to use a shield just yet on Mantine. We get off our Aerial Ace, and he's going to go ahead and get knocked out, so far we take the lead, getting off an Aerial Ace before we get knocked out, and he's not going to block that, of course, because that's not going to do a lot of damage to Alolan Sandslash. And we're going to go ahead, think about it for a little bit. I decided to bring in my Lapras because I knew I was going to resist his moves. I mean, if he has Steel moves, well, I guess Steel would be neutral or whatnot. But anyway, he activates Blizzard. I was kind of not expecting Blizzard, but it doesn't do much to Lapras anyway because we double resist that. So Blizzard is a powerful move, but because we double resist it, we're not going to take a lot of damage. And because Lapras is a tank, so getting off that stuff, he's going to go ahead and block it. So we do take both of his shields, and now we're going to go ahead and block this Heavy Slam because I knew I was in a really good position. Going to go ahead, get off that next Surf, and that's going to do a good amount of damage. But we also have Water Gun, which is going to be able to finish off that Steelix, so we do go ahead, take the win over there. So another fun game. I think that was the last battle with this person. Yeah, we're gonna jump into my friend and actually my neighbor as well, and we're gonna begin with Lapras. He's gonna begin with Whiscash, so pretty good lead matchup for us. He's gonna go ahead and get off what I knew was gonna be Mud Bomb, and Mud Bomb, nah, I guess it's doing a decent amount of damage, but nothing too crazy, nothing worth blocking at this point. He's gonna go get off another Mud Bomb because Mud Bomb does charge up fast, but we're going to go ahead, get some surf. We did get some energy on top of that as well, and he's going to go ahead and block that, but we almost have another surf ready to go, and there we go. So we're going to go ahead and use that surf, and he's going to go ahead and take it. Now, that is neutral to Whiscash, so not doing a lot of damage, but surf charges up fast as well, so doing a decent amount of damage. He's going to actually knock us out first, but we did take a shield of his, so we're still considered to be in a pretty good position, at least from my point of view. Mud Bomb not going to do much. I figured that was Mud Bomb and not Blizzard, so that's why I didn't block it. I wasn't expecting Blizzard. He does bring in his Magneton, excuse me. I'm going to go ahead and switch into Lantern. And yeah, this is not really the greatest matchup for us, but Water Gun is still doing a good amount of damage to that Magneton. So Discharge, picking up some good damage, you know, as well. Still in a pretty good position because we still have both of our shields, I believe, or at least one of them, I'm not sure. But Thunderbolt is not, he's going to go ahead and block that, so we'll definitely take his shields, and we're going to go ahead and block this Discharge, just because that would have done a good amount of damage to us. It wouldn't have knocked us out, but it would have still done a good amount of damage. We're going to go ahead, block the next Discharge, so now we're both out of shields, and now we have both charge moves ready to go for his Altaria, and we're going to go ahead and get off that Dragon Pulse. Not going to knock it out, but it still does a good amount of damage to it, and we get to the Sky Attack before he can, so we're actually going to go ahead and take that win. But very close game, very close game. If he got to his Sky Attack before we did, he would have actually won, but we do go ahead and pick up the win over there. So yeah, yet another really fun game, and I think we have a couple more battles with him. We're going to go ahead, jump into the next one, and beginning with Altaria, he begins with his Abomasnow, and he's going to go ahead, pull a switch immediately into Magneton, and he actually gets off his move, so charging really, really fast at this charge, charging absolutely so fast, so really good Pokemon. I should have actually switched prior to that Discharge, but I kind of forgot what I brought in the back. I was thinking I brought things weak to electric like Charizard. I totally drew a blank. That's something you should always remember, guys. But no, we should have switched to Steelix immediately because we could tank those Discharge moves, you know. So getting off that Crunch and wondering if he's going to block. He decides not to block it, doing a good amount of damage, actually. Magneton, not really the bulkiest Pokemon in the world, I guess. It's a pretty good Pokemon for this cup if you have a Legacy Magneton, but it's I don't know, it's okay. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. If you have one, it's totally one that you might want to use. But we do go ahead, get off another Crunch. And doing a good amount of damage to him as well. He's not going to go ahead and block that. And his Razor Leaf knocks us out. Thinking about it for a little bit, I decided to bring in my Abomasnow just because I wanted to keep Altaria in the back, and he brings in his own Altaria, so I'm going to switch immediately because I don't want him to stack up on energy, and it's not really a good matchup for us, but he goes ahead and blocks that Sky Attack, and we're going to go ahead and get off another Sky Attack just before he knocks us out, so pretty good for us. He can't, can he block? Yeah, he has one more shield, I believe. We both have one more shield, so we're going to go ahead, bring in Abomasnow. I'm going to have to block this, of course, because we can't take that Sky Attack. It would have knocked us out. Actually, we have one more shield. I think I said I had one more before. No, I actually have two shields. So I had the two shields available, and I knew Razor Leaf was going to be able to pick him off before he could activate his Sky Attack. So we actually do go ahead and take the win on that game. But really good match. Another reason why you definitely want to save your shields. He actually still had a shield left, but that's why I wasn't really worrying about getting to Outrage. I just wanted to finish him off with the Razor Leaf. But yeah, not a good matchup for us. Going to pull the switch into Charizard immediately, and that Abomasnow already taking half its health. But he brings in his Altaria, so another reason why I don't really like switching first. You're at a disadvantage because they have switch initiative. It doesn't mean that you're definitely going to lose, but yeah, it's really not good to switch first. If you can avoid it, don't do it. But anyway, he knocks out my Charizard, and yeah, right now I knew I wasn't really in a good position, so I bring in my Altaria, and he actually gets off his move. I'm going to go ahead and block that. The move he got off was Sky Attack, which is what I figured. Unfortunately, he gets off another move, so I'm going to go ahead and forfeit my last shield on that. It's Dragon Pulse. We have a Sky Attack ready to go, though, but he still has a shield, so, you know, also have a Dragon Pulse ready to go as well, but it's Skarmory, and of course, Sky Attack and Dragon Pulse and Dragon Breath, and all resistant by Steel type, so not really going to go ahead and do a lot to him, but he gets off his Sky Attack, going to knock out Altaria. Now I'm down to my Lapras, so yeah, as I said, not really a good position for us. He's going to go ahead and switch into his Razor Leaf, Abomasnow, and we're going to go ahead, get off that Ice Beam, knock out Abomasnow, but I was like, well, maybe we could win. It's a really close game, but unfortunately we don't have any shields. if we got off the Surf before he got off the Sky attack, we would have won. But of course, not going to happen. And yeah, that's going to be it for this video, guys. I will see you in the next PvP battle. Bye! Thank you so much for watching my latest video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to follow me on Twitter. If you like this video, click on one of the links to check out another one of my videos that you'll probably enjoy.